Every thought is a seed. If you plant crab apples, do not count on harvesting golden delicious. Assalamu alaikum to everyone linked with us. I wish you all a very warm and pleasant welcome to Crescent Talk Show Episode 3. Here I am Afsia Mubarak of Grade 6 of Crescent Public School, Kulgam, joining you as your host. And today we are having here two venerable guests, Sister Ariba and Sister Maria. Firstly, Sister Maria, please introduce yourself.
Assalamu alaikum to everyone. Let me start by saying few words about my background. I'm Maria Zahur, student of class 6th at the Crescent Public School, Kulgam, and I'm very much ecstatic to be the part of this show.
Okay, thank you, Sister. Now, Sister Ariba, please introduce yourself.
Firstly, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Ariba Shahnawaz, student of 6th grade at the Crescent Public School, Gulgam.
Okay, thank you, Sister. So, as all of you know that every now and then our beautiful school, that's Crescent Public School, Kulgam, and its annual children coming in front of you people to share something new and innovative. But today we want to share something very valuable for the whole Kashmir Valley. As you know that apples and its related industries are the backbone of the economy of the valley, but unfortunately it has been degraded for an unknown cause. And today we are going to discuss about that very main issue. That's the main reason of downfall of apples in Kashmir. So before commencing to our question answer session, let me ask you, Sister Maria, कि आपका favorite fruit कौन सा है?
Well, मेरा favorite fruit apple है.
Wow, same. मेरा favorite fruit भी apple है. But आपको apple में ऐसी कौन सी quality अच्छी लगती है जिसकी वजह से वो आपका favorite fruit है?
Apple incredibly एक nutritious fruit है जिसमें बहुत ज़्यादा health benefits है जो हमारी health के लिए beneficial है.
Yeah, I agree with you, sister. So now let's start our question answer session. And my first question is for you, Sister Ariba. In your opinion, what's the main reason of apple drop?
Well, environmental conditions such as later frosts, excessive heat and cold, and abrupt conditions in humidity can cause fruit to drop. The soil may be nutrient or deficient and support of fruit growth. Soil test targeting apple trees is in order. In fact, irregular watering can also cause fruit drop.
Yeah, great. Same question to you, Sister Maria. In your opinion, what's the main reason of apple drop?
Water and nutrition. Another reason why apple drop prematurely, it's water and nutrition. Low magnesium, high potassium and high boron can all contribute to earlier dropping of apples. Also, the type of soil will play an important role as to when the apples will ripen and drop.
Yeah, awesome. So, my next question is for you, Sister Ariba. That how can we control apple drop?
Well, apples that grow in cluster will push off each other close to fruit harvest timers. Early season thinning to reduce to 1 or 2 per cluster will help to prevent this type of apple drop.
Okay, great. Same question to you, Sister Maria. That how can we control apple drop?
To obtain the maximum drop control, use a split application of 10 ppm in the first spray followed by a second spray of 10 ppm 5 days after the first. Split application can provide some drop control for 10 to 14 days. NAA, naphthalene acetic acid, which is used for vegetative propagation, must be applied with good coverage and plenty of water.
Okay, great. So my next question is for you, Sister Ariba, that how can we take care of apple trees?
Well, by properly controlling insects and disease, fertilizing and regularly pruning the trees, you can enjoy the beauty and fruit of the tree on your landscape for years. During the early spring and summer season, fungicide applications are essential to prevent disease and produce healthy and high quality fruit.
Okay, great. Same question to you, Sister Maria. How can we take care of apple trees?
Well, as in most fruits, apple trees produce best when grown in full sun, which means 6 or more hours of direct summer sunlight daily. Apple trees need well-drained soil but should be able to retain some moisture. Light to medium textured soils are best.
Okay, awesome. Now let's take some larger space here and let me tell you a few things about our district and about our school. Overlooking the left bank of River Vishu in the foothills of Pir Panchal Mountains, District Kulgam came into existence after being carried out from District Anantnag and made functional administratively with effect from 2nd April 2007. The district has one subdivision, that's Noorabad, and 7 tehsils, namely Kulgam, Yaripura, Koimu, Frisal, Damhal Hanjipura, Divsar, and Yaripura. The district has 11 community development blocks. Also, Kulgam is known as the land of streams. Here, the soil is fit for all type of production, agricultural as well as horticulture. And our reputed school, the Crescent Public School Kulgam, is also located in Kulgam district, near Power Grid Station Kulgam. Crescent Public School is an excellent school. It's famous for its high quality education, skill development, and for its adequate facilities. Here, the teachers are industrious and diligent. Now let's again start our question answer session, and that's for you, Sister Ariba. That which is the best fertilizer for apple trees?
Well, I think that there is no best fertilizer for apple trees. The appropriate fertilizer depends on your soil type, your trees, and your local climate.
Okay, great. Same question to you, Sister Maria. Please quote your evidences about which is the best fertilizer for apple trees.
Apple trees prefer an high organic nitrogen fertilizers composed of chicken manure, cotton seed and soya bean. They all are the excellent organic nitrogen sources. These nitrogen fertilizers provide apple trees with the nutrients that they need to grow healthy apples and grow stronger over the years.
Well, both answers are correct that fertilizer should contain a nitrogen fertilizer that consists of chicken manure and soya bean, but it also depends on our local climate and soil type. Okay, so my next question is for you, Sister Ariba. What's your point of view on how can we prevent premature fruit from dropping?
As per my point of view, focusing on irrigation strategy is an efficient and holistic approach to preventing conditions that make trees susceptible to premature fruit drop, from some nutrient issues to pest and disease threats. In particular, growers should take steps to prevent water stress.
Okay, great. Same question to you, Sister Maria. How can we prevent premature fruit from dropping?
To avoid fruit drop as a result of overbearing, I recommend thinning the young fruit before the tree drops it. In general, it's best to leave 4 or 6 inches between each fruit and break up any cluster that may form.
Okay, awesome. So my next question is for you, Sister Ariba, that if roads, national highways, etc. get blocked, so what should we do?
Well, storing apples in a cool, dry place can help to keep them fresh for a longer periods of time. You could also consider using a generator or alternative power source to keep your refrigeration system running in case of a power outage. Additionally, you could also consider investing in a backup generator or other emergency supplies in case of a natural disaster or other emergencies.
Okay, great. So my next question is for you, Sister Maria, that if the market price of apples get down, so what should we do?
As we know, apple production in Kashmir contributes about 75% to the total apple crop in Kashmir. It's also considered as the backbone of Kashmir's economy, contributing about 8.2 to its GDP, gross domestic product. In Kashmir, market price of apples is determined by its production, its packaging and its transportation. Transportation, it's mainly through Srinagar-Jammu National Highway. Now, coming to the drop in market price of apples previous year, government needs to take concrete steps to ensure good and early transportation of fruits across the country, like Azadpur Mandi, which is the Asia's largest wholesale market, and design farmer-friendly policies and provide subsidy to the growers. Besides, we should ourselves promote Kashmiri apples. We should buy them and take them along when we visit our friends and relatives. We should not give too much importance to outside fruits like bananas, kiwis, oranges, etc.
Yeah, I agree with you, sister, but according to me, I think that it also depends on whether you are a buyer or seller of apples. If you are a buyer of apples, you must want to stock upon apples while they are cheap. And if you are a seller of apples, you must want to hold off on selling until the price goes back up.
Yes, I also agree with you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, guests, for joining us. And here we are reached at the end of our talk show. And the main rationale of this talk show was that कि हम जो है एप्पल्स के डाउनफॉल को कैसे कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं. As already our renowned guests suggested the solutions for these problems, by following them हम जो है एप्पल्स के डाउनफॉल को कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं. This is the end. For more updates, stay connected with us. Allah Hafiz.